everybody, it's Tanya. Welcome to the channel and welcome to your energy forecast for Sunday, November the 7th of 2021. Today I'll be using the Verhexe Tarot deck and I will be discussing with you the healing properties of Optical Calcite, which are these beautiful crystals right here. But let's get started by shuffling the cards and seeing what energy comes up for today. Brand new deck, slipperiest cards ever. Oh, we've got one that's already dropped right out. Okay, what do we have for today? Today we have got the Nine of Air. As usual, I'm going to start with the guidebook from this deck because she tells the most incredible stories. And then I'm going to give you my own impression of the energy for today. Now, the Nine of Air. It started with one hornet. It appeared one night while the fairy slept. It buzzed around, threatening to sting the poor creature, keeping the fairy on edge and awake throughout the night. The following night there were two. The next night 3, and so on. She went over in her head all the things she could have done, all the wrong decisions made that brought this swarm to torment her so ruthlessly. At night, when it was time to sleep, the anticipation of the arrival of the hornets kept her on guard and unable to rest her eyes. It quickly became apparent that the stronger the fear and anxiety she felt, the faster they would arrive. The worrying itself made the fear and anxiety way worse. What the exhausted fairy didn't realize was that each hornet just wanted to be acknowledged. To rid herself of the pests, all she needed to do was address each one by its name. The energy, the circles, the Nine of Air brings tornado of fear and anxiety. It is the energy that will keep you wide awake at night, focused on all the things going wrong. At the same time, a cloudy night brain doesn't provide any clear solutions for dealing with the problem that is keeping you up. You may find yourself up in the middle of the night asking yourself if you did everything right. Did you take care of the pressing issues? Come daytime, however, all the worry and stress becomes just a memory of a rotten night's sleep with no actions taken to resolve the issue. Then comes the next night, and sure enough, the same worries surface. With unresolved problems come a new set of concerns as guilt and blame jump in, making that tornado of negative thoughts more potent. When the Nine of Air appears, you may want to consider if you are creating undue anxiety by not addressing the source of your unhappiness. Perhaps you are giving a situation more power than it deserves by overthinking a problem, resulting in unnecessary stress. Are you fretting so much over something to the point that you attract the issue that you want to avoid? And there we go. What an incredible card that is. And how are we feeling out there in the energies, guys? Is it really intense right now? Of course it is. That's just the way things are going to be. And that ties in really nicely with the crystal that I chose for today, which is Optical Calcite. And Optical Calcite, as you can see, is almost glass clear. It's known as Iceland spar, and it was said that they were first used in telescopes, but I'm not sure that that's particularly true, first binoculars, but it is a nice little tale. And the really interesting thing about them is the clarity, which is really what they are all about. They help you to see clearly, to get into that space of being able to be an observer in your own life. And so that makes it a really great crystal for meditating or for using when you want to make sense of something like an argument with a loved one or a coworker, or trying to make sense of a situation that just doesn't seem to be what it should be. Like rose quartz, they're actually very nice for helping to calm your energy and your emotions and to help you boost your mental acuity and focus. You can see that there's little rainbow fractures in there, and Optical Calcite will actually reflect lots of rainbows. So it's a really pretty crystal to use. So those are for today, your reading. And crystal of the day, which is this beautiful Optical Calcite, which helps you see clearly as you are trying to release any of the stress or negativity or anxiety that is keeping your mind worrying and up at night. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, share this video, and if you like the vibe of my channel and you're interested in the content for starseeds and spiritual seekers, then consider subscribing. We have a great little community happening here, really supportive and great people. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next energy forecast.